Okay, we are live. Hello, family.
We're in on.
Welcome to a big old round table or the Brady Bunch, whatever we are. We welcome today DHP back, and we welcome Brother Roy. They are from Tarot Class, as many of you know, and they're going to try out their
And the crowd
gifts and
goes wild.
skills. So, and just if anybody has any concern for DHP's health today, Jen is prepared. I have the blood pressure cuff, the stethoscope. It's okay.
Jen, I'm going to help you with the teaching. I got the ruler.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure you have the ambulance ready, okay, just in case.
Okay. 911's always there. All right.
Speed down.
Yeah,
All right. We are just going to wing it with whatever questions you guys have. King and I will watch our coffee pages to see if anybody comes in. And other than that, we'll get started with your question. I already have some of them starred.
Yeah.
Now, the way this is going to go, Jen will shuffle if Jen needs to and pull cards, but I'm going to let them handle it today and not speak unless they need me to. And I want them to have a chance.
Right.
All right. It's about them. Okay. That being said, put your questions in, guys. I'm going to go back up here. I've been starting. So let's start out with JT. Question. If I'm traveling the speed of light through space, does time go faster?
Or slower.
Or slower. Uh-oh.
Did she freeze?
Yeah, she's moving. Okay. You're jumping tight. It's all good.
Okay, she's slower.
I am slower today. I am tired. Yes. Okay. All right. You guys have at it. That reminds me of the Oracle cards this morning. We moving. We going through
town.
Okay, this is what I got. You guys ready?
For me, there's two questions.
Okay.
Okay, so 6 of Wands, that's a yes, definitely a yes. Because she's comparing that time to this time. Okay, so I'm assuming that's what she's comparing. So spiritually, the space, time and space, that's a different time. So yes. And if you focus too much on it, it could be like an illusion. You know, if you try to use logic on this, try to compare that time with this time, it's like, so there's no way to compare because a different time and this time, different times. So yes, only those who understand that we're connected to it spiritually will understand the difference. So yes, that's a huge yes. And a portal, it's like a portal, a world portal, yes, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And there's power in that because God creator is behind that. That's what I got.
Good job.
Good. Cool. I confirm what you got.
Okay.
Roy, let's hear it.
Okay. So I've got a 3-card spread, and my first card is the King of Clubs. So we're talking about.
Yep. King of Cups. Yep.
Yeah,
I'm here.
So that's the pass. What I see for the King of Cups is, I'm not really sure, but I'm happy with it. And the present, it's echoing actually. It's echoing back at me. Anyway, is the present is the Star.
Okay.
And it's sort of between two worlds, the emotional world and the earthly world. What we're talking about. And the final card is, how do you pronounce that? Can you pronounce it?
Hierophant.
Hierophant. And that seems to be quite religious. And this is the Hierophant. This is so. I see that. This is so.
Okay. All right. Hierophant is much about your enlightenment and your spirituality and your point of view and perception. Dare I say intention.
Is Nadia not pulling cards? Is she not a student?
I'm pulling cards. Where do all letters sleep in the alphabet? Is that what you want me to?
I didn't know if you wanted to do this.
Has anybody figured out who the class clown is yet? Going once, going twice. All right. Yep.
All my life.
No, I'm giving them their time. They were good.
King, did you have anything you wanted to add to that? I want you guys to answer too. This is roundtable.
I want to ask a question.
All right.
Okay. Is space in this question is space real, or is space in a different timeline? In other words, okay, we're talking about space. I don't necessarily see space. Okay. So is it
Space is an illusion.
Well, is space real? That's what
No,
I'm getting.
an illusion.
Is space real? Or I think it was DHP brought up a portal. That makes sense with space. Do you know what I mean? That's what space would be to me.
Well, to me, also, space is even under the firmament. That is space.
It is space, but I don't think it's.
Well, I put it this
I'm
way.
space. I take up space.
When I think of my creator and of the divine energy, that is beyond space and time to me, if what I know it to be.
Okay.
Because
So-
if you put them in space terminology, I think that's putting them in a box, and I don't think you can do that.
I agree. I just wanted to see what they got as a yes or a no. Like, is space real? How about that? Is space, not your interpretation of space, planets, moons, stars.
Yeah.
NASA, space, is that real?
I'm talking about space as we know it, right?
Space as it's fed to us. Yes.
Yes, I was going to say space as it's fed.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
So I got a
as it-
reading on this.
yeah.
I got a reading on this. You want to hear it?
Yep.
Okay. So Ten of Pentacles. If you look at the old man looking through the portal, you kind of see the space behind it. So when you say if it's real, for those who believe it, because you got to believe, it's all about belief. It's all about those who believe in that, those who say they went through space, those who astral traveled to space, for them, because they believe it exists, they made it happen. They went to that realm, that pocket realm. So what you're saying is true. It's true. It's like that. So it's like, it's real, but it's not real. To them, it's real. It's no different than saying hell is real because I went to it. It's like a dimension that you made real because you believe. So yes, and you could go to it. It's traveling. This is the traveling course. So you can go to it if you believe it. So to them, it is real. But to you, if you don't believe it, it's not real to you. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
What'd you get on that, Roy?
Sorry, it's echoing. Can you put the question up again, Jen? I'm not.
No,
There's
that's
no
a
question.
personal.
What do you personally feel about space?
Is space real? That's the question. Is space real?
Well, I think my intellect is kicking in, but space is real, but time.
Use the cards. Use the cards.
Yeah, push it aside.
Sorry. Okay, the card.
But at least you recognize your intellect's kicking in. I appreciate that. But try and push that aside and pull cards.
If I look at the cards, there's looking at the star card, the present.
So that's a yes.
So we've got the emotion and the earthiness. So it's moving backwards and forward. Time is sort of it moves backwards and forwards, and the future. I see this as a high order.
That's the higher fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just see it. It has been. This is so. I see it.
Okay. Good. Yeah, I'm like I liked how you mentioned you were battling your intellect. Beautiful, especially for everyone that's kind of been in the class. We do that. We battle our ego, however you want to look at it, intellect, ego, and I appreciate that honesty because we all do battle our ego when it comes to certain things. So beautiful. I perfect.
That was good. See, you're starting to know the difference between ego and spiritual. When you battle your intellect, spirituality's kicking in, Roy. That's a good thing.
Spirit.
Thank you, please.
It's easy for some of us that don't have any intellect.
Well, I guess that's an issue too. Okay.
Isn't that ego?
Anything on your coffee pages? And we've got a couple more questions. Okay. I'm having an issue with seeing the chat, so I'm just gonna make the screen big. It'll be easier. I can't see it.
Here, I have a
What is going on?
Okay, King has a question. Will I be driving back to Washington Republic or am I taking the train?
Who King is that?
Yeah.
King of the road.
Will you be taking the train or what?
Driving back.
Walking.
I see a plane.
How is he going to try?
Who sang that?
Taking a train.
King of the Road.
King of the Road.
Who sang that?
Oh.
That it wasn't Bob Seger. No.
No, it wasn't
no,
Bob
no.
Seger.
Shall
It
I
was-
go, Jane?
No. This is an odd name.
It's an old name.
Yeah.
Well, let's go with the question first.
Yeah.
All right. King of Cups wants to know, will I be driving back to Washington Republic or am I taking the train?
I guess I'll pull out my cards.
Mm.
Pull it. Roger Miller.
Roger Miller. Miller. I knew Miller, but I didn't know Roger.
Jane, shall I-
Roger.
Well,
Roger,
can
Roger.
I tell you what I got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to do it twice because the first time they just went all over the place. Anyway, so I got the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, you're literally controlling the horse, which direction. So that's what it's telling me. And then I got the Chariot, which is the same thing. You're controlling, those lions. So this will tell me he will be driving. He'll be in control. And this also tells me there's a long road because of the moon. There's a long road. So yeah, from Texas to his state, that's a long road. So
Yep.
yeah, and then he's again on another horse, Six of Wands, which again he's in control. So no one is controlling his path from where he is to home. So he's in control. So that would tell me driving. At my own point.
Cool.
All right. Roy, what do you have?
So I've got the Five of Cups, and a Five of Cups, and I see
Okay.
that there's a challenge that Dinnis has, and indecisiveness. How does he get home? That's the past. And the presence, I've got the Nine of Swords, and I tend to think, well, to me, this aspiration. I mean, God, what the hell's going on? He's not sure. He's actually not sure what to do. You're not sure whether you take the train or drive. You're undecided. So, and the future, I've got the High Priestess, and it will be divinely chosen what you need to do.
That was
Okay.
beautiful, Roy.
Yeah.
Really beautiful.
Both are pretty good. What it is basically is my daughter has a car she wants to give me because it's too big for her.
Mm.
She
Oh,
doesn't
too
have the
big.
money for a smaller car.
Oh,
It's a hard
So
decision.
she's offered to give me the car, but she's not going to do that unless she has the smaller car first.
Right. So I
Well,
got
It's kind
car.
of in
It's a
between.
question very much up in the air is what I got. And it
Yeah.
felt like it depended on a whole lot of things, but
Mhm.
you're open to it. It's leaning towards car, and I think maybe because it's the focus for me. Would you
Okay.
get, Nadia?
Oh, my higher spirit is really humorous, but the way I'm going to say it probably is humorous. You might be going through a portal. Yeah, it takes time to think about it. And
Find it.
probably going to Kentucky to visit Jen because of the Empress.
Okay.
Kentucky home.
All right.
And take
Well,
that
we-
jump to the car because it's a fool. Do something that you would have not done. But I think you're going to Kentucky through a portal.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
yeah, I'll be
Kentucky.
driving down the road. Next thing I know,
No,
I
you
took the
need to
wrong
take your
turn.
time.
I'm over in Kentucky now.
Yeah,
You
that
made
was
a
good.
wrong turn, right turn, Clyde.
I think everyone's cards were great on that, honestly.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was excellent.
Well, I picked up on your daughter's looking for the money for her car. There it is.
Mhm.
You're treading lightly of going back on the train. So you're going to take a horse. No.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You're
I'll be there
thinking
next year.
about the trip down may have been a little rough and you don't want to do that again.
Well,
And-
yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to
So-
take the PB Express.
Yeah, but it's really cool. The bottom card is no matter what you choose, the creator's going to support you. So, but yep. This is
really give you
leaning
an
more toward the car. You kind of almost dread taking the train back.
Well, yeah, I do
And he's open
because
to the car, though. He's
I'm
open to it.
I'm still a little sick under the weather
Mhm.
because of this shot that she gave me on Sunday, and I was supposed to get another one on this Sunday. So if it takes me like 5 or 6 days to get over that. And I'm on the train,
Yeah.
bouncing back and forth like a pinball.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna work.
Yeah. Nice
So
thing with the car is you
I
can
told
pull
her
out.
second shot is not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on to JT again. Is the grass always greener on the other side? Should be an 8-ball question.
Should be. Hold
Should
on.
be.
I mean, if we're looking
No.
at the other side of the density, or if fifth dimension, the colors are always brighter, clearer. But if you're looking at it here as ego, you're never happy unless you're happy within yourself. So that's why it always looks greener on the other side.
I think if you're not in the right mindset, you will tend to always look at everything with a dull eye.
Right.
Yeah.
And most of us don't appreciate the everyday blessings that we have.
Mm-hmm.
In truth,
That's true.
Agreed. Okay. Katrina.
Well, are they pulling cards, Jen?
No.
No, it was just an 8-ball thing.
Okay.
It was kind of a funny haha. All right. What does the universe have to tell this soul family today? So this is going to be just a simple message for the collective.
So which spread do you guys want to use?
I'm using the Katrina, but I'll go fast. I'm not taking my time doing it. So yeah.
It's okay.
All right.
You can do a top row pyramid. Do your storybook. What is the universe telling the collective?
No, they don't deserve that. So they deserve it.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
They don't deserve that. They're not ready for that. They're not ready for that.
Come on, let them throw the fastballs. I love it.
Wow.
I like the curveballs.
The message, if you guys listen to Jen's oracles this morning, is basically what we've been telling you guys.
Oh,
Keep working.
I'm ready.
Okay.
So, the message is about truth right now, especially this time. A lot of the stuff that's coming out, a lot of it, use your intuition, seriously. Ace of Cups. If you don't build your intuition, if it is not built, please work on it, because you have to build on it, because you got the strategists here. A lot of people, for their benefit, are putting BS out there. So you need to build that intuition, because if not, you're going to be left in the dark. For those who are using it, of course, this celebration, they understand. They can move through the bullshit. They could just stick with the truth. But for those who are not, they're going to be deceived so much. It's a heartbreak. It's an emotional situation where, look, 10 of swords on the body. I mean, it says it all. It may not be immediate death, but you're talking about on the inside, it's a death to the spiritual. So yes, use your intuition, use your logic. You make sense of things. Yes, that's one of the messages. That's what I get.
That was really spot on. That was so amazing.
I got a follow-up question after this. Good. Who's next?
Roy?
Right.
So I've got the Knight of Wands,
Okay.
which is the pass. So therefore, it's been a challenge for us. And then I've got Judgment as my second card, and come to decision. But the interesting thing I've got about the future, I've got the Tower. Now, the Tower means to me an ending. Now, endings are not necessarily bad. To have a start, you've got to get an ending first. So it's come to the end of how we do things.
Yeah, and what I saw in your cards probably was also the discernment. If your judgment tells you what tower, which way it's going to fall.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Can I do the follow-up on this?
Yes.
Okay, I kind of agree with what everyone is saying here. It seems like the other night I was getting, like we are in this time of challenge, if you will. We're all going to be challenged at some point, but it seems that like what these guys were almost saying, everything what they're saying to me, it was righteousness. In other words, we got to be not just righteous, but right within ourselves. But it seems if you're not true to yourself, you're going to make the mistakes on these decisions. So
Mhm.
knowing yourself and doing the right thing or being righteous. That's what this feels like to me. Can you confirm that? This collective reading, like, is righteousness a piece of it or a portion of it, if you will?
Righteousness for some, but discernment, judgment for others. You're either going to use your gut instinct or you're going to lose yourself.
Anyone else?
Other than standing at the precipice, looking at the fork in the road, you'd have to make a decision one way or the other. Where are you going to be?
Mhm.
Spiritual or 3D?
There's a whole lot of anxiety and worry going on here. Just with the swords are about truth and thoughts, and everybody seems to be in a battle and worrying all the time. It really is a spiritual battle because with the high priestess, and we are trying to figure out who we are, remember who we were, and stick with the divine. But unfortunately, the 3D is very real. The King of Swords tells me that all the media and all the information coming through, we tend to sit and watch and wait to see what comes out of it. It is still a balance between, are you here or are you over here? And instead of being an equal balance and being happy, some will lean more towards spiritual, some will lean and stay with the 3D. But it really is, I get what you're saying, Rock. I think people need to find their focus. Remember, we talked about the fence?
I think
You know,
they
the
just
fence.
need to be themselves,
Yeah.
They need to
not be
be
influenced one way or
themselves,
another.
but everything around them, environmental, is
Right.
trying to help determine who they are.
And distract, right? Like, and
Yeah,
I'm not going
distract.
to listen to that. What is,
Yeah, you
what is,
can't allow the media to define you where you're at right now. You have to go with how your connection with the divine is.
But can I add this? I'm also feeling that your test is being challenged for where your shadow work needed to go. So whatever your intentions are for the ascension, there will be a distraction to see how your gut intuition is for that goal. It will, okay, so say my ascension, so my intention or my shadow work is to open up the boundaries of my heart. All right. But the
hold on.
distraction,
Hang on, I got a crowbar. Hold on.
You got to find it first.
first you have to see if it's in there. Come on, Jen knows.
Oh, we got a nutcracker, and I got a crowbar. So,
But
draw the
see,
light.
so my test will be probably to either lure me in this way or that way. Jen, I love it. Still can't find it. You need the electronic microscope. But so that's my judgment test, whether I'm going to go this way or that way. Look at Jay's.
We're going to try from one angle or the other. We still can't find it.
Roy and Danya, what do you guys get?
Okay, so this is what I got. I got what Jen said about spiritual. This is spirituality war because you got the moon, the dog, and the wolf, the ego versus the spirit. So yes, and then you got the Knight of Swords, which is, like she said, the news, all the BS you're hearing, it's coming fast. All of it is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you know how to separate truth from bullshit, you're like the Queen of Swords. You're there, content. You're empowered. You're sitting down. Nothing bothers you. Anything could be going on around you. You're just okay. Nothing phases me. You're just calm. You can see through the BS. But if you're not, you're going through a struggle. Five of Pentacles. That's a feeling left out, feeling the pain, feeling like because everything around you is the BS, and you're soaking it all in. So you're like the hangman. Instead of standing straight, they turn you upside down. And yeah, there goes your wisdom again. And five of Wands. That's the anger, the what's going on, the shit that they're feeding us, all of that's messing with your emotions, because that's what it is to feed your emotions. But if you're connected, you ignore all of that bullshit. Four of Cups. If you're connected to Swords, or if you're on 0 point, if you ignore that, you'll be at peace, because all that's just noise.
Right.
Yeah.
Very good. Nice one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting a problem with my system because
Okay.
when one talks, it repeats it later on. But go on.
Oh,
Okay.
no, I wanted to get your impression on the question. That was a while ago. Hold on. Basically, okay, it seems like we're going to be challenged at a certain point here. Okay. And to me, it feels like righteousness. In other words, staying with your own personal, as Nadia mentioned, it feels like your own personal track. In other words, if you're not being true to yourself, if you're not right with yourself, it's going to affect you these trying times coming up. What does the card say about that? Yes or no? Or how do you feel about that? Pull some cards.
Or just how do you feel exactly? You know,
Yeah.
I think he pulled cards. We're just going on your second.
Okay. All right, I'll be right back. Excuse me 1 second. If I can find
Are you
the
getting a delay on your my headphones, Roy?
Sorry.
Are you getting a delay on your headphones?
Well, wasn't it? It was beforehand. There's like a delay, and it's repeating what has been said.
He's
And
getting
then
an
it's
echo. He's got
repeating.
reverb.
Yeah.
Echo, yeah.
Do you have something else on for the show, like your phone? It's probably causing a reverb. You're gonna have to
Oh,
put a
yeah,
volume
I
down on
think
another
so.
one.
Or the YouTube channel, the
No, he's
podcast being
probably
up.
yeah.
They would have to take the volume on the podcast off. That's
Yeah.
how I deal with the reverb I'm on.
Right, I've just switched something else off. Hold it. Let me just, because I've got switch that off. Right. I think it's cleared up now, actually. So that was very good. That was a very good little hint. I should know better. Okay, no, it's good. It's good now. I can hear clearly. I had to
Cool.
switch something off. So, did you want me to get a personal view of this reading?
Yeah, what is your feeling on that?
So, so the really, well, so I had the Knight of Wands as the past, Judgment as the present, and the Tower as the future. So my gut feeling was that, we, God, I can't remember the question now. Sorry, the question. If it's not up, I've forgotten the question. Original question.
Well, okay, the question would be, what is the question, guys? How are we individually being tested for separating the wheats and the tares?
Something along that line, yes.
Yeah, Rock simply wants to know, or is the main issue is we need to remember who we are as spiritual people and not be so hung up with the 3D. Is that a huge concern and focus that we need to get back to? Is remembering who we are, and we have to respect ourselves. Everything around us doesn't define who we are. So he was just trying to get our opinion on that. If you had pulled cards,
I'm old. I don't remember who I am.
we know.
Well,
That's why
today
we
you're
have name tags.
Sorry about
Sorry, I don't get anything. I don't get anything. Sorry, I can't answer the
that. No, it's
question.
good.
okay.
It's okay.
I
Honesty is
appreciate that honesty.
Mhm.
All right.
Sorry, that was a quick. I gotta pee. I know you let me out before the show started, but I gotta pee. Okay.
I let Schneider out and it's snowing out there, so I might have to come in soon.
All right. JT.
Oh boy, it's a JT day.
Yeah, I can't
Is
see
this
the chat.
the
Are
time
people
of
putting
peace?
their answers in the chat? I was
Or
curious.
are we still waiting for it?
Is this the time of peace, or are we still waiting for it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Beautiful question.
We are still waiting for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dark before the light.
Yep.
Wow. Can you imagine? Like right now, I can feel the peace is going around the world.
Mm-hmm.
But can you imagine when the real peace is here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
All
getting
the
that.
evil.
I'm not getting that dawn of peace is going to happen for at least a couple more years, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we're getting more people lighting up.
Yeah, I would say perception, but I feel at peace myself.
Right.
Is it a time of peace? I think that's a time to come. That's me. So let's hear what our panel has to say.
Okay, so this is what I got. The full, only those connected, like say Rocco, the minority. Okay, us, we
The
can.
full, yeah.
Yes, for us. But the collective, it takes time because you got the Knight of Pentacles. The horse is slow. It's strong, but it's slow. It needs time to grow. So, and then you got the Page of Wands, which is the beginning stages of spiritualism for the collective, not for us, of course, for them. So when it comes to them, there's still more that needs to come out, more revelations, more truth, more of everything. So these are seeds for them. You know, for us, we're like far ahead. So even if we feel peace, he's asking for the collective, I'm guessing. So the truth, the Ace of Swords, that is true. So yes. And then the King of Pentacles, yes, with that, we will get to the peace time. But that will take time because of the Knight of Pentacles. Like I said, it needs time to grow. And then eventually, of course, the Emperor will reach that. But that is going to take time. Like you said, years. So yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yes.
Roy?
Yep.
Sorry.
Audio?
Sorry,
Whoever's
can you
up.
leave the question up, please, Jim? Because I'll forget it if that's all right.
While he's doing that, you know what? Since we have a little time, I want to recommend something for our live chat. We have about 23 in here, which is awesome. Plus us Brady Bunch over here.
The Brady Bunch.
For the weekend, can we share more joy, happiness, love, paying forward? Because that's how we're making the movement of more light coming out and more people opening up their own heart. So I'd like to do that challenge for the weekend, each and every one of us. Hey, he exists.
He does exist.
Hey,
That hat is you.
Hey,
That
Lee.
hat
There
is
you
you.
go.
And the
What
shirt
does it say?
too.
What does it say?
They still play with blocks. It's an
There you
engine
go.
block.
Those are not as edible. It's safe.
What?
He's
Plays with blocks
off
in
today.
Oh.
He's off Monday. Well, he's off every day. Oh, man. But I have him home for 4 days.
4 days.
4 days.
Excellent.
That's why he
Good for
buttered
you.
me up with 2 bouquets on Valentine's
2
Day.
answers.
this
Good for
morning.
you, and I feel your pain. Good for you.
There you go.
What was that?
Wow.
What?
I feel your pain.
I think Rod's
Yes.
rooting for you, not me.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, no, it was good for you, Lee, and Jen. I feel your pain. That's what it was.
It was good for you,
I mean, it's like,
Lee,
don't you
and
have
I
to go
feel
to
your
work
pain,
yet?
Lee.
I'm gonna wake him up the crack like in the middle of the night because that's when he gets up. I'm gonna say it's time to go to work. You nice try.
It's funny. Today I have the clear coffee. I had so much coffee this morning. I can't believe how quickly I was talking when I was talking to people this morning.
Happening.
My filter wasn't working.
You know what?
Rock
Are you
your
ready,
filter,
Roy?
Okay.
Yeah, I am.
Rock
I'm
your
just waiting
filter.
because it's repeat. I'm having these problems. So
Okay.
Do
yes,
it right.
I am. So
Wow, he
Go
was
ahead, Roy.
pulling this.
You got to move it over more to the camera. There you
There
go.
we go.
all right. I've got the star. So this. I know,
There you go.
which is the camera. Where's the camera? I understand the theory, but the
You're
practice.
fine, yeah.
So I get the star of the past, and to me, that's moving between worlds, the emotion and the earthliness. And then I get for the present King of Cups. Where's that camera? Come
You're
on.
good.
You're good.
Am I? Oh, here we are.
Yep,
So
yep,
that's what I
there
get
you
for
go.
the present, the King of Cups, and deciding what to do. And then for the future, I get the King of Swords.
You're good.
Yeah.
Where is it?
I see that. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
King's always
I-
everywhere.
So I get a king here that who's more intuitive what needs to be done. So
I like it.
we have to wait. We have to wait.
Mhm.
It's not
Beautiful.
now.
Yep.
It's waiting for it.
Yeah, it really is with those 2 kings popping in there. So it's about people getting their emotions under control because that helps bring peace, but also getting intel That also helps when we educate ourselves. That also brings peace, but there's a balance. So we're going to be in limbo for a little while before that time of peace actually happens. Good job. All right. Renee has texted me on the phone. Apparently, I missed another one she sent. Oh, she's talking. I know, shock face. Oh, she's still talking about the, what do you call those doggy treats?
Oh, did she find them?
No, she had to go buy more. She wants to know if the gnomes or the rock are going to put it back or did they take it to another dimension?
Oh, it's gone.
Oh,
It's gone.
I
It's
don't
gone.
think it's going to come back.
Yeah, it's gone.
Why pull cars? You guys already answered the question.
Yeah, Lico Chuck, it's gone.
Like
Well,
old
You
stuff.
know, DHP, when those downloads come so fast, I didn't even do this. I had my.
I kept you guys.
Let's see what the cards say. Let's see what the cards say.
Go ahead, do a yes,
Oh,
no.
You're getting 5 answers,
yeah,
Renee, or 6.
listen, Rocco said it. You confirmed it. That's it.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah,
Gone.
it's gone because they don't play unless it's too heavy for them not to take away like a giant rock. They just mess it and move around stuff. No, if they've taken it, it's gone.
Roy.
Sorry, I'll pass. I
Okay.
couldn't hear.
Yeah, they said we answered it too quickly for them.
Oh, okay.
I'll pass if that's all
I
right.
think
That's okay.
I think the politician is coming out in you, Roy. That's all I'm saying.
You're like, next question.
Yeah,
No, not you.
okay.
Next
Well,
question.
I think Roy needs to have a pair of soft tap shoes hanging on his wall.
Well, it's late where you're at, isn't it, Roy?
It
Roy,
is.
it's late where you're at.
It's 12. It's 9 o'clock over there.
Yeah. No, 25 to 7 in the evening.
Oh, okay.
25 to really?
No,
Okay,
25 to 7 in the
You're
evening.
so you're more okay. I got it.
Mark that
All
on
right.
your calendar, will
7
you?
hours.
Or on
What?
your clock.
Katrina, will little man Frank become a king's guard? It's his
Who is
dream.
little man Frank?
We don't need to know, but they can pull cards, guys. We're not going to answer until you pull cards on that.
Little
I'll leave it up there.
Gotcha. Okay. Right. Shall I go for it?
Yeah, go.
Guys?
Go,
Wow,
Roy.
you got it. Awesome.
So, oh God, with that camera.
Right there.
Okay. Six
So
of
what,
Pentacles.
this one I've got the 6 of Pentacles. So that's the pass. The question is, would little Frank become King Guard? Well, will the little Frank man become King's Guard? Well, I see one of the biggest is actually little Frank, man Frank. And then I got the present being the 5, 6, 7, 7 of wands, and I see there's quite a battle to get through to do it. Then I see the future, the 7 of cups, and just daunted by all what he's achieved, all what there is available. So yes, he's achieved his dream. He's achieved his dream. Little Frank has become the King's Guard.
Okay.
Done?
DHP.
Okay.
DHP.
Okay, so the question, 4 of Swords, connecting, downloads, all that. Relating to the question, yes. But this is what gets me. See the 2 of Wands where he has the world, he's holding it. There are huge plans for this little guy. I don't know who he is, but there are huge plans because this guy is of the divine, really connected to the divine. He's here to bring justice for whatever he's going to do because these are this is the Ace of Wands, which means spiritually connected, and whatever he's going to do, he's going to bring change, massive change. That's for the future, of course. I don't know who this guy is, but yeah, it sounds nice.
Okay. Good. I kind of put the two together, saying that he's got too many options in front of him. He may try to fight for that position, but he's got too many options. And if we're talking about somebody that is small and still a child, he's got a lot of growing up to do.
Yeah, that's what it's
before that
eventually.
happens.
Yes.
Eventually, the whole world's in his hands, and
Yeah. That's what the plans are like. Massive.
yeah,
I drew
Yeah.
a bunch of hats. I drew
What
a
did you
bunch of hats.
3D.
that's
And the reason being is
Oh,
he wants
7
to
of-
accomplish so much, but I think he's going to take pride or be good in whatever he's doing or
Right.
going to do. It just feels like whatever confident. I'm going to make this happen. Energy, if you will. That's what it feels like. So
Mhm.
I got to agree with both of you, and the many hats I'm picking up with Jen. There were a lot of decisions. I mean, these hats may be decisions. They feel like almost a progression. It feels like through the series of different hats, if you will. Excuse me.
I agree. I'm getting he's going to be good at whatever he achieves, and his dream now will change, but he's not going to become the King's Guard. But whatever he does decide in the near future, he will be good at.
Yep. He will master it. Okay. I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Has someone passed away?
I don't know.
Don't know. I can't see it.
Mary Jane had mentioned it. Mary from
Oh,
Glimpse
Mary from Glimpsing Beyond passed
Beyond
away.
passed
Okay.
away. Wow. She's
Sorry to
suffered
hear.
for a long time. Love her
Mhm.
heart.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She was a sweet soul. Yeah.
Thanks for that, Mary Jean. Many blessings
Alright.
to the family.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. Did I just skip
Did Roy
over?
answer that one? I'm sorry.
Yes.
You just,
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
You just
It was the
undid
first
the
one.
tree.
I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to go back and find one. I think I double clicked. All
Is
right.
anyone
We
else in
did.
the drug
Well,
class
one
answering
up,
the
one
questions
up.
in the chat?
One
Yeah.
up.
It's gone, King. I can't. I gotta go find it again.
All right,
You
I'll
want to
ask this
continue?
question. Let's see. Would having an angelic body or crystalline body really mean what we really have, divine formless body? Does that sound familiar,
No.
DHP? That was one of his
Wait.
questions from a long
Oh,
time. That was one of
I'm
your
like,
questions a long time
what
ago.
is she reading? I'm
Oh.
like, it's not on the.
See,
Yeah.
I asked so many
Does
questions.
he have another
Once
script?
I asked so many
I just
questions.
like I wanted to see how he would feel on one of his questions. That was funny. But no,
Okay, I found it. I skipped too fast.
I was
I found
killing time.
It was actually Katrina's next one. My friend Christine's daughter was just rescued from human trafficking. Is she currently getting help that she needs right now?
Wow.
There's a whole lot of confusion on this too. She's happy that it's over, but don't take this the wrong way. She feels very broken, very lost. What's normal? I mean, just everyday life seems awkward to her.
A lot of security issues,
Well,
trust
yeah.
issues.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's almost a little bit of faith with her. Faith, it's been choked down, but I think she actually does have a little bit of faith in her. I encourage that. I know it's hard with what she's been through, but yeah, sorry I went first on that. It just I
That's cool.
was feeling it.
Or the energy. Yeah, you got to go with the energy.
Doc, to the point, we're going early.
What is that?
So I was going to Doc J, a point for going early.
Wow.
That's
Docking points now. Okay.
Notice I said early, not premature.
Okay. All right.
Well, we won't go into
Okay, so-
premature.
Let me answer this one, all right?
Okay.
Rocco, what you just said about this Ten of Swords, she's broken down. See her body with the swords laying down, broken down into pieces. That's how she's feeling. Because herself, her belief, everything that she was, the person that she could have been was taken from her. She was stripped. She was pretty much taking her beliefs and breaking her into different versions of herself. You know how you take a person and you break them down to different people, like personalities.
Yeah.
She's not the same. She's not the same. And she's like a little kid, the child. You see the child on the horse? She's like a little kid right now, learning like a little kid.
Yeah.
Learning to communicate with people, learning to be around people, pretty much learning all over again. Even though she's in an adult body, she's learning again. So this is a battle of the spirit. She has to give her spirit strength, so she can work the mind and the body. So yes, and there's a lot of emotions there. But yes, with the Two of Swords, blind, it's not like everybody else. She can't see the way we see things. Her surroundings is not the same the way we see it.
Yeah.
We see it with open eyes. Her eyes is just, they're covered. She doesn't see the same, in relation to her surroundings. All right.
Yep. Roy, you're muted.
Can't hear you.
You're muted, Roy.
He did that on purpose.
Okay.
The headphones off. Unmute you. Can you
Took
hear
your
us?
headphones off.
You're muted.
Okay, hit the unmute button. It's on the bottom of your screen. It should say mute.
First
Press-
word.
Press the button.
One syllable.
All right, I'll help him. Go ahead and talk, Roy.
Oh, sorry.
Sign language.
We can't hear you, Roy. If you can hear us, you're muted.
Okay. Is that gonna help?
No one was hurt during this moment of
Yes. No.
inconvenience.
It's all right.
Just in case Nadia asked, no one was hurt.
Try, Mike.
You're muted, Roy.
Hmm.
It's okay. He can't figure. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Well,
He's
you did that on
very
purpose.
well.
You did that
Can
on
you
purpose.
Can you
Okay.
hear us, Roy? Can you hear us, Roy?
Not. Yes, no.
Muted. Thank you.
I was writing it down. You beat me, King.
He can't
Give
see
him
you.
more. He's asking for another syllable. Say, we can't hear you.
Okay.
Check your mic.
Look at the bottom of the screen. Yeah. I didn't mute him.
And, yes, sir.
I'm
There,
so
Mike.
enjoying this.
It says so. I'm checking mine, and you can't unmute because your mic is disconnected. Your mic's not connected.
I think he has to press the unmute button on his computer.
It says it's disconnected altogether.
Oh, Jay went to go help him. Jay's coming to help you.
Yeah, it says your mic's not connected. All right, we'll give you a
Sorry.
minute.
I was
All right.
giggling like having Dennis's deep voice the other day. I'm sorry. I'm just giggling. Sorry.
John, make
Yeah.
him send you emails instead. And you read them out loud.
Yeah.
Right?
No. Just try to sign out, and Jen will bring you back in.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
that
That's
can
true.
help.
That's true. Yes.
Yeah, that's an idea. I did pull cards on this sweet girl. She's carrying a lot of burden right now. Absolutely. She's getting the rest that she needs, but she is carrying a lot of deep dark secrets. She's not ready to talk about that yet. She feels left out in the cold. But Rock, you are dead on when you said she's got a connection to her spirituality because the creator's got her and she knows it.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
He just needs to
I hope she can find it in her heart to allow herself that faith again. I mean, with everything that she's been through, I really hope she can find that in her.
Yeah, the Page of Wands was the bottom cards. That means she's looking forward to a new beginning. She's got the passion to start over,
That's
so
good.
that's good.
Yeah, prayers to her on that. That's
Yeah.
rough.
Absolutely.
Jen, are they even using med beds on people like that now or not yet?
Not yet.
They are for the real severe hurt. They're taking them off world to help them
Right.
because that's not something that's done here.
That's
The
correct.
military's in charge of that. They're doing as much as they can. I know med beds have the possibility of correcting mental trauma and things like that, but I think there's so much of it, it's going to take time, just like
All
with
right,
our veterans.
I'm going to try one more thing. Can you hear us, Roy?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes.
Just like on our Zoom class, there's a mute button. Unmute it. He did? Then raise the volume. Higher the volume.
It's still marked as muted.
It's still, I know it says it is, but on my end, it says, can't unmute the guest. Their mic is not even connected.
Oh, okay, Roy, if you can hear, can you try just logging out and coming back in through that link?
Leave studio.
Leave the studio. Just X out, come back. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, I was giggling. It was a king's voice. I was just giggling.
It's okay.
We're all sitting here like,
Hey.
Leave studio.
Respect the clan.
Oh,
right.
Lily, I'm home.
All right. I'm still starting. I'm going to put the other one up there.
Okay.
Go ahead and start working on pegs, and I'm going to go find some more questions.
Okay.
Okay, I have a few just in case. Verification.
Verification.
Where's the question?
She's looking for verification. We are a triangle pyramid surrounded by the circle firmament, encased by a square time, space, planets in a circle outside the time voidness of one. I think she's trying to put all these things together that they're all one.
Say something.
Can you hear me?
Oh,
Yes.
Yay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
No more.
It happened.
Rope.
It happened.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Look
is Roy.
at
This is
that. I
all
just
you.
moved into
This is
the
all
center
you.
square.
This question.
This question, Roy.
This is your welcome back. This is all you, Roy.
Okay, let me just divitate and
Good job. Get to work. Let's see it.
Come on.
absolutely,
See what you got.
abracadabra.
Exactly.
So what's the question?
I don't even know what
What's
the
right
question
in front of me?
It's not-
actually looking
It's
for
not really a
verification.
question. She's
She wants
saying,
something.
are we, or can you verify that we are a triangle / pyramid surrounded by a circle firmament, encased by a square in time, space, planets in the circle outside of time, void, oneness. Okay. How about if I just say this,
Ooh.
Peg? No.
Can we just have a simple yes or no?
Actually,
Yep.
I'm getting a yes.
Okay, one moment. I'll do a Dennis. A yes or
Okay,
no.
so the circle, because I don't, I know I'm not arguing flat earth here. The
No.
firmament part, I can understand that part of it being a yes, but being a triangle, I don't know.
Jen, it's almost like the Vesuvian man being you, also being the universe. It's the sacred geometry that causes it.
But is that a spiritual, or is she talking about a physical thing? What are we talking about?
Yeah. Can we maybe answer it both ways?
I get universe is a pyramid.
Right.
Yeah.
Surrounded by a firmament.
Sacred geometry.
Is it
Which is
pointy side up
surrounded
or
by
pointy
a
side
cube.
down?
Pointy side. Actually, both, but it's pointy side up.
I
But
think
it's
it's the
actually
shape of
both.
2 dice, and we are rolling them. No, just kidding.
No, it's
I just keep getting on from this, and I'll go ahead. I keep getting perception, belief. Okay, the only thing I can agree with on the 2 things is just the word firmament. I don't even see that circle times square, but space, planets outside time, void, oneness. I can feel outside of time, void, oneness. Yes. But I'm just confirming those 2 things. The other shapes, I think that's going to be perspective. I know there's people out there that do this, that say it, and they want to put a pretty picture on it. But I don't think it's as simple as that. Now, if we're talking about like a map that like we're diving with the 1857. There's a bunch of geometry in there, but this seems that she's asking about the world. So
Yeah, but it still has
I don't I can only confirm the firmament. I can confirm time outside. Out there is a oneness. I will agree with that. It's I don't know, ethereal. It feels to me. So the other things, I just don't understand the how you're wording it, Peg. Sorry.
I really think it has to do with perception and what
Yeah.
angle, because my angle of looking at it may be something totally different from somebody else's.
Right.
So
Agreed.
it's really perception.
Yeah, I'm looking at it from the bottom.
Well, what do we got? The guys, the cards. Let's see the
Okay,
cards.
Yep.
this is what I got.
Yeah.
Okay.
The tower. The
One
tower.
of your words.
I'm not focused on what happened to the tower. I'm focused on the shape of the tower, kind of like a triangle. Okay,
Okay.
similar, not quite yet, but yeah. So her answer is yes, but dimensions, depending on the portal, goes back to the hell. Do you believe that if hell is real? Same thing. If
Right,
people
perception,
believe
yeah.
they've seen this, it's because to them it's real. They went to that dimension. So yes, in that sense, yes. But for those who are like, okay, put that crap to the side, it's not real. You skip that BS and you go straight to the dimension your beliefs take you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I get.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
Roy, what you get?
So I got the 6 of Pentacles. It's beginning, which I got before, and then I also got the Stars, the second one, and then the third one I got was the 4 of Wands.
Mhm.
I don't really understand the question in many respects,
Mhm.
but that's what I got, and I could read into it, but that's what I would be doing. It's beyond me.
I think your cards kind of confirm
Yes, exactly. You saw it too, Jay? I
everything.
saw
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I saw the 4 of Wands looks like the square.
Yeah, that could be a
Then you
portal
have-
also.
Oh, I
know.
see. Yeah.
Yeah. And
remember the
you
star
pulled
card
that star
really.
card 5 times already.
The star
Yeah.
card really represents our senses, and we have to, and that's our perception. Our senses, my senses are totally different than someone
Right.
else's. I really think this is about perception.
And
Well, and it's also level of truth. I mean, for somebody's level of truth is not the same as other people's levels of truth. It depends on
Right.
where you're getting it from. But when I saw it, if you use the Vesuvian Man as the a person, but also the earth or whatever our
yeah.
world, it still uses those symbols. So
Right.
it is like, for example, say your pyramid is the energy, the generator, the way conduit. If you're putting it all together, the box,
Right.
we got the cube, all of that stuff is representation of what Peg is trying to say.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, there was a lot in there. I think she was just trying to condense it in. I like that she's, like I said, she does think and she's
Yeah.
trying to put it all together. And perception, like I said, was the first thing that kind of came out to me. But in a sense, aren't we living within worlds? I mean, we straddle 2 different worlds right now, but
Yeah.
then socially, we're in multiple worlds. They've put us in there
Yep.
by dividing everybody,
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, that's just it. It's like no strength, no legs to stand on,
Mhm.
But yeah, I would actually, I mean, I'd like to break that question down with her a few times and go over it. That's one of those ones you almost have to be in person to,
Like,
you
well,
know what I
it's
mean?
yeah, I'd break it
Yeah.
down one section at a time. Ask each in particular part.
Yeah.
I also think it's a good thing that we could deep dive into.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
I
a
agree.
whole show. That could be a roundtable.
Yeah,
thing.
that's good. Honestly, it's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it. But you know
Alright.
what? Let me throw this out there. Full disclaimer.
Yeah.
One of the things I know we're going through many troubling times, internally, emotionally, all those things. One of the things I spotted yesterday, and it was like, how you open up YouTube and there's just some kind of new video there.
Mhm.
And it was one of these
Sorry.
things. Yeah, it was one of these things from the other day. What your guides are trying to tell you. Please stay away from that. Okay. I mean, I don't know if anyone goes into those things, but for someone else to tell you what your guides are telling you, think about that.
Yeah.
And you know, the
but-
amazing thing was
Well,
there's
the oracles aren't
90,000 followers on that. It's ridiculous.
the oracles aren't much different, but I do it for the collective, not individually.
Right,
I
right.
don't tell you what your
No,
guide
this-
is telling
right.
you. Just
No, this
divine
is-
energy in general.
This
Yeah,
is a
but-
guy reading some bullshit.
Okay,
Okay,
but
this is-
sometimes if you use your own discernment and your guides tell you, there's something in there that you need to hear. It's not everything, but it could be something that gets you moving along.
Okay. I'll choke back spit on that, but there's 3/4 of it coming out.
3/4 of that is baloney too. But
you can find a needle in a haystack if you're long enough. I agree.
yeah, but I mean, sometimes people, like a lot of times,
Like
if I
flag
open up the YouTube, there's something my eyes are guided. You need to see this, and if it's
Unable
something,
to answer, ask back later.
Yeah, I agree. That's an 8-ball, but to me, that's just someone that's reading shit.
Can I
I
say
think
something?
it's just a
Can I say something
discernment
about
thing.
that? Okay,
Yeah.
Nadia, but that's you. You're high level. A lot of people are not you. A lot
No,
of
I
people
know.
are easily fooled. They're easily. I mean, listen. A lot of
That's
people. They're at the beginning stages of spiritualism, so you can easily fool them.
I
You can
know.
fool your customers easily.
Why do you think we on basically every show says you say use your discernment, use what you feel is right or wrong.
Right, but they may not even have the inkling of discernment at this point.
Exactly.
I'm
You can
just
repeat it
saying,
100
but
times.
I mean, like I'm saying, we all walk this walk, and
Yeah.
it's a personal journey. But when someone's telling you what your guides are trying to tell you, sorry, I'm just saying, like I'm just throwing it out there. That's like just to me, it's like God told me this. I'm
Mm.
sorry, I have a
Yeah,
hard
because-
problem.
Because for me, okay, the real awakening, I mean, I look back at my childhood and I have little hints of it, but when I got into 2020 and spirituality, I used to do a prayer and say, God, show me what I need to learn. And then this whole thing was like, boom, holy cow, boom, you know, and it was certain things that made me follow. Now, as my discernment grew, you cut this video, you cut this person, you cut that person, but sometimes it's something there that you need to see. Or sometimes it's something there that you say, oh, this is, you know, I followed that, but maybe I should do something else. But it's something.
Okay. Entertainment
Oh.
purposes only. Okay, let's move forward.
Okay.
Are we moving on?
Moving on.
Moving on. Up.
Well, I have an off-worlder assisting me on my humanitarian project. Off-worlders will.
Go ahead, read it.
Wait. I see
Hold on, let
whirler. I
Dennis
don't
get it
see
out.
whirler.
Off whirler.
What's a whirler?
I knew. I was waiting. I'm like, Deb, you're in
He
trouble.
can't help himself.
Wait a
All right,
minute.
let's start
At least
pulling
you guys
out
go
cards,
from-
Roy.
And
You guys pull
technically
cards. Yeah, do a
that
yes or
question
no.
should be a period. It should be a colon. That's all I'm saying. You know. just,
Yes.
Channeling
Don't
Dennis.
forget the quotation mark.
So I first get the Ace of Wands,
Uh-huh.
and that's sort of given some enlightenment.
Mm.
And then I get my card. Charlotte, you've got my card. It's given to me. And this is the Two of Swords. And I see it as, you know, divinely, you will find someone. Yes, actually, I think you'll find someone. And then I finally get the Two of Wands, and looking back over the wisdom that you've acquired, the project, the wisdom, what you've achieved. So yes, you will find an off-world assistant for humanity projects, and it will be good.
I see tears coming out of Jen's
Good read.
eyes right now.
Um,
He did it very well.
He's
Yeah.
doing a good job. Okay.
Okay, so what I get is 7 of Cups, our work, our project, all of that pile up in one. And then you got the star, which is next to it, which is, I guess in this case, of order, yes. Ideas will start to come to her because of the 4 of Swords. She, you know, could be connected, meditating, or during dreams, it doesn't matter. The ideas are going to start coming to her. So don't worry about this. You know, it's getting taken care of. You have the knowledge to know what to do. Yeah, pretty much that. Now this one, it came upside down. So This is the Nine of Cups. So it's telling me use your intuition. Use your intuition because you don't know who's coming to lend a hand. So go within, feel it, know if it's worth it, because it could be a thief. It could be somebody who's singing that nice song to get to you. So yes, just be careful. That's it.
Okay. Good job. All right.
Don't touch my jacket.
I didn't do it.
Not I.
All right.
He took my hoodie one time over the other side because I'm sitting here, and he slobbered all over it. It's gone now. It's like it was heavy with sweat. And he was just sniffing my jacket. So.
If you look at the boxes of where we're sitting, when he did that, Rock just turned his head and looked at me like I did it. That's my jacket. I'm like, I did it.
It wasn't me either. Don't point that way.
She
got-
slobbered all over it. It was,
Okay. JT wants to know what kind of crystals should I use for my tarot readings. I normally use clear quartz. That's totally fine. Amethyst helps protect.
Amethyst, yeah.
And heal.
Yes, and I like to. Everybody's different. What do you use, Nadia? Do you use anything? Some people don't use them at all.
I don't
I
use
don't.
them at all.
Yeah,
I don't, but
I like them having them around.
I like obsidian.
Mm-hmm.
I also like trying to remember the name of it, and I can't right now. Isn't that funny? But I don't use crystals, but you can. Make
Yeah.
sure you cleanse the crystal after you cleanse the cards. And that's it.
They all hold
Oh.
energy.
Dove soap. What?
Okay. Can I pull my VIP card?
No.
VIP done.
Yeah, big.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
All right.
Ready.
And again.
All right. Historically or biblically, is there a significance of why Iran wants to have a mission at the Antarctica?
A mission.
And Iran.
Iran. They can't even
so
handle the
far
cold.
away.
Let's walk next time.
So is this a question or is this actually something that is for real?
Yeah.
It's a for real thing. Okay.
It's a real thing. They did not
Okay.
take a flock of seagulls with them, though.
Well, as far as from a biblical standpoint, Iran, which is Persia, the only thing that it mentions is their big mission to destroy Israel. So I don't know but I know we've done a time shift. We have shifted density from the Revelation books. So we're just going to have to find out from Spirit through the cards what their purpose would be.
Yep.
I think it's a wake-up call, but
it's closed and very highly guarded. So I call BS if it happens anyway.
well, I think it's a wake-up call. I think it's the White Hats trying to wake up people because Iran cannot handle that cold. It's very hot in Persia, Iran.
Oh, okay. Iran. Okay. If we look at the 3D world, okay, I'm a fan of Antarctica. I remember all this stuff. Stupid information. There's only certain countries that have access to it.
Exactly.
So they're jumping off of someone else's access if this is possible. However, this really isn't feeling like I don't think it's true. And it's not that it's a spiritual question for me. I understand, but you asked about a spiritual aspect. I don't feel a spiritual aspect of it, but it feels not true to me. To me, they may be touting it out there. I don't think it's true, if that makes sense. That's just what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
That's me.
DHP, did you pull on it?
Yes, I pulled on this. Okay, I got what Jen got. Different timeline. Or off the bat,
Different timeline.
The collective, because of the love, because we're growing, we switched. This is a different timeline. Because of the spiritual war that's going on that we don't see, we changed. So we changed it to a happy timeline. But that timeline exists in reality, and that timeline is depressing. It's sad. It's not just a physical beatdown. It's a spiritual beatdown too. So yeah, that's what I get. It's a different timeline. So we switched it off.
Nice.
If there ever was a plan for that, yes.
Hmm.
I'll get it.
Ooh,
There's the timeline called. Yes, Spock.
okay.
We can't handle it, Captain.
King's nap time.
I'm giving you
No,
that.
that was my publisher.
Right.
Nanya, what's the question again? Just briefly,
Oh
if
my
you could.
goodness. What's the significance? Oh, briefly, is what's the significance of Iran wanting to go to Antarctica?
Incidentally, I can agree with timeline.
Can I pull my VIP card with this after he answers the question?
Ooh, here, let me give you
I
one.
only have one question, just one question.
Listen to him thinking he's all VIP now because
I
he's
know,
been on
right?
a couple
I just
times.
need a confirmation. I just need a confirmation. That's all.
All right.
All right.
Roy, did you pull cards?
I did. I pulled
Okay.
it for my dear friend Nanya. So I got Sun,
Okay.
and then which sort of young, naive. I'm just sort of confused by the question. Well, the question's beyond me in some respects. And I got what's that? The 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles, and then finally I got Justice. I mean, I'm really confused by the question, the relevance of it. But maybe it's me being quite simple and keeping things simple. It's sort of beyond me. Why would
it makes sense to me. It totally makes sense. DHP, before you take your VIP turn, basically the story behind it. Now, I pulled on this density, this timeline, this go around. Okay, it's all BS. Your moon car is to cause confusion. It's an illusion because they're trying to get people to wake up to the media. Look at the swords. The truth has been stolen from you. They're trying to get you to see through the BS because Antarctica is divinely protected.
Well, I know that, but I think it's to make people wake up about why is Antarctica. They even had a Norwegian cruise go. They were supposed to go by it, and they diverted them. They're not allowed to go by there anymore. So I think it's to have people question what's in Antarctica.
Yeah, and I think more people do. I
I
think
can
more
see that.
people do than they actually let on. Okay,
What's your
DP, what was your?
Okay, so I'm not gonna get into details because I'm just kind of like personal. But I did something this morning. I just want a confirmation that I was able to do what I think I did. That's all.
Were you able to do
What I think I did.
what you think you did?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's the intention.
No, shut up.
If oh,
I get a straight yes.
flinched. Hold on.
Yeah, I got a yes also.
Yeah, I'm going to confirm it with my rods on that one because it was important to you.
Yeah. Actually, if I share it, it's gonna. I'd rather just take some time. Because,
I put the word I did was, did you do what you think you did? That's the way I got it, and I got a yes.
I'm warning you now before I pull cards. If I get justice and judgment, I'm turning you into the cops. Just saying. That tells me it's illegal.
Oh yeah.
If I close my eyes and I see
guys, I gotta run.
All right.
if I close my eyes and see a vision of a white jacket, I'll know what it's for.
I'm just hoping she doesn't pull any naked cards. That's all.
King, are you serious?
No.
Oh, I was about to say.
You did, but it caught you off guard. It actually shocked you too.
Yeah. I agree with that.
You did. And actually, why does this map keep coming in here?
That's
now,
what I thought. Did you go to Antarctica, really?
Because of the map that these gifts are coming. Just saying.
Well, it is.
Yes.
Now, the Wheel of Fortune, you have the ability now to reverse something.
Oh, yeah. That's what I got.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
You have the ability to reverse something. That's one of your new independent gifts that very few people have.
Okay, Can I tell you all without getting into specifics? Because if I tell you what it was, we'll start an argument. Because people have different beliefs. But I
Yeah.
broke a chain of belief that I had, that people in the spiritual community hold dearly. They put it on the pedestal.
Right.
If you were to bring it out and put it out there, that it's not what they believe. It would challenge their belief so bad they will fight you. Literally,
Yeah,
they will
well, I
fight
agree
you.
with
They'll
that.
fight
And
you.
hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, fight you,
They
hate
will
you.
kick
a little bit.
you. They'll protect this belief. So
Right.
I broke that belief down, and because I broke that belief down, there's like a spiritual gifts that I felt I was given because I broke that down.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yep. Okay. Well, good.
Yeah.
All right. Are we ready to move on?
Ready?
Anybody else?
Oh, I
Oh,
have a
VIP card.
question. No, I'm just kidding.
Where's your VIP card there,
No
Jay?
card. No, I'm not asking anything. I'm just
No capes, no card.
Yeah, I was not accepted into the VIP.
Roy, since you're on, would you like to ask a question?
Sorry.
Roy, you want to ask a question?
Would you like to ask a question?
You
Oh,
can fill the
anything.
VIP card.
oh, can I ask a question? Oh my gosh,
You
I'm not
can.
ready for that.
Yeah.
Ask
Right.
why. Ask why.
It could
Just
be
ask why.
anything.
Ask why.
What were you in the past life? It could be anything.
Wow. Very good, Dennis. Why am I here in this session? Why am I here?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Um,
He was led by that question.
Yeah.
Good job, DHP.
you want my? I'm going to give you a quick on this. This is to confirm your own spiritually repressed beliefs. Okay, the logical side of you. You're struggling with the spiritual and the logical side. The logical has a tendency to win, but yet you're fascinated by the spiritual. But I think this is a way for you to start embracing and combining them together. That's what I'm feeling. They're showing me like handshakes. They're like two sides, two different brains, but they're slowly coming to agreements, and it's growth, if you will. That's what I perceive.
It's like
It's
moving your
fascinating
second
you say
foot
that,
out of the box.
okay? Sorry, fascinating to say that because I had an astrologer about a year ago who did Indian astrology, and he said, I have these two elements to me, the logical and the spiritual element conflict with each other, and
Right.
I need to integrate, but really I need to take on board the more spiritual side because my analytical has been too dominant, and you need to have the other bit. And
Once you go spiritual, you never go back. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Well, we hope you do.
Truly. But I mean, you're starting to come to an agreement, is what I'm getting. You're starting to give this credence. That growth will come, and you're right. But I mean, your logical mind's always going to be there. Every once in a while, you have to go, hey, the illogical's actually more fascinating than the logical. And I think that's how you win, really.
Yeah. I also, 1 second, Jen, I also believe that you coming on here not only helps your spirituality, but boosts your confidence for you going into your elections or whatever you want to do in the future.
Oh no, I'm not bothered, but I'm not daunted by people and speaking in front of people. It doesn't frighten me. Sorry.
Yeah, but in truth, it does, because you always try to go with what society allows you to do.
Oh no, I can sometimes do that. Other times I don't. Sort of historically, being a minority, my father white, my mother, indigenous, and there's always element of sort of moving from two cultures. But also now I don't care a damn what people think in one sense, which is being insensitive, but not being insensitive.
Growing up.
And so I'm quite, and the perception of me, because I don't look so normal in the society I'm in.
Jen got a whole lot for you here. I'm going to tell you right now.
So I'm not
I can feel it.
confidence. I just sometimes I've got a big mouth and I just shoot off sometimes. That's one of my downsides. And
I think Jen should start off, honestly, no kidding, with the bottom card first. Why? I don't know. I'm getting a giggle out of it. I don't know, but it's the bottom card.
Oh, the Fool card.
So it'd be nice if my master spoke, my master teacher, as her student, her pupil.
The bottom card. The
Let's
ace
go.
The Ace of Wands.
Mm.
And the creator's also trying to hint around that you've got the desire to do it. They want you to run with it. Now, I pulled cards of why you're here, particularly today, is because your ego's getting run away with, and it tends to get you in trouble. Okay?
Yep.
So you're bringing this part to the end. You tell the ego, I'm learning not to listen to the ego to allow spirit to come in. Here's your left brain, right brain. The sun card is more about the divine energy, okay? And allowing that to take over. And that will give you a reason to celebrate when you read tarot. You're here to test your way of reading and putting ego in check, okay? This is going to be a slow process. You've got to be patient with yourself. It doesn't happen all at once, but this was a good way to test yourself.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah. And once you start embracing not just the spiritual side, okay, this is a spiritual side for you. The cards you believe in, you trust in. Okay, but I think you trust in you don't trust in your ability of the cards. Okay, well, no, that's what you're not trusting is your ability of spirit, if you don't mind me saying. Because see, the cards, they can mean certain things. You want something solid. You want something that you can hang your hat on. And that's just not it. You got to let that spirit flow. So,
Yep.
What does King of Cups has to say, my man who gives me all the answers?
There you go.
I cannot add on any more than what has already been said.
Normally.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with both of them. It's the ultimate battle between the ego and the spiritual side.
All right, quick question, Roy. Is there something lemony frozen that you like? Something tart?
Pineapple?
I don't know.
On pizza.
Citrusy. It feels like it's frozen. What is that? Do you eat something like that?
I eat a strict vegetarian diet, a vegan diet.
Okay, this is
But
like
I have
fruity.
got a sweet tooth. I've got a sweet tooth.
It's
sometimes
fruity.
I indulge. It's what?
It's icy. It's fruity and icy. What is that? Do you eat something like that?
Well, hardly ever. I used to love ice cream, but I haven't eaten it for many
No,
years.
it's not. It feels more like ice, like
Italian ice.
Shaved
yeah,
ice.
something like that.
Snow cone?
Mango.
Mango?
Oh, I like mango, but I hardly ever eat it.
I don't know. Go get some. That's all it pops into my head. Go get some.
Oh,
I'm being dead serious. It was like all of a sudden it's like this, but it's frozen. That's all I know. It's frozen.
Yeah, Italian ice. It's the Italian ice or sherbet or something like that.
Is there a shop near you like that?
Can't you use that, Nadia? I only smell rubbing alcohol when you're around.
Oh, you want me to put lemon in there? I could put some lemon in there.
Something that's smelly good.
It's got a tartness to it. Okay.
Yeah, Nadia, the next
Picked
time
up
your
heavy on
fingers
that,
do the
sorry.
walking, can you dip them in lemon juice first?
Yeah.
I'll put acid.
There you
No,
go.
actually, there's lavender in there. You don't like lavender? I'll have to change it.
Oh,
No essential oil.
I like lavender, yes.
I do like it.
fine.
okay.
But it's not citrusy.
The baby. There was a mail from Germany that added me on Facebook today. Was that some of my family?
That's a nice one. I'm getting a da. Yes.
I had a yes. What came to mind was a yes.
Good for you.
Very
Awesome.
good.
Please,
I love it.
Excellent.
I can agree. This is 3D for me, but I get a left hand buzz on it. Yes.
Yep.
Very
Sure.
careful though.
Get like-
I feel like this would be guarded.
Like fourth
Guarding. I get a yes. Be right back. Excuse me.
Come here. Okay. Eat. Go eat.
See, pretty soon, Roy, you won't even need the cards. You just go with your intuition.
Yep. That was an
I can join your show then, King of.
You
Cups.
could.
Join your
Yes,
show.
indeed.
Yeah.
It's BYOB 8 ball.
Yeah, you
You're
have to
not going to
provide
knock
your
my
own
head,
info.
are you? For 8 ball replacement.
He's gonna take over Key's show, man.
Oh,
I get
good. I'm
excited.
going on vacation now.
All right. DHP, what'd you get?
Okay, so I get the Eight of Cups searching. This man is, I guess, searching for his family members, and he found her. So what is Eight of Pentacles? Yes, he's working on that, searching to see who else he can find in relation to who he's connected to. Ace of Pentacles. Yes, that's yes. Pretty much all yeses going forward. Yes.
And I felt also something about family. I don't know it was her surname, whatever. I just felt this family element about this as well. I did actually feel that, and I forgot to say it. Yeah.
I got like,
Sorry, my cards.
yes.
I should say my cards because my teacher will tell me off from here for tarot.
Mhm.
Queen of Swords is the first one.
Mhm.
The Magician, the second. And then the Page of Swords. If I get kicked out of class, Dennis, can I join your team? Because
Well, you have to put in an application.
Wow.
I think King's recommendation is you got to bring a train. Go on a train to Washington.
And you have to bounce around in the aisleways, for the first 2 days.
Okay. Are we ready to move on?
I have
All
the
right,
hold
we got to
on,
move
hold
back
on.
into our.
I gotta cut it off
I
right
went to
here.
go get Italianized.
You got to cut it off, sweetie.
Yeah, I gotta go because I have something to do.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
sorry, I can't finish
DHP, you
this.
did really
Okay,
good.
you did
great.
awesome. Thank you for
Excellent.
joining us.
Excellent.
It was
Excellent.
great.
Here's your diploma.
Oh,
Page left.
all right. Have a good one, all right, guys?
All right.
You
Thanks,
too.
DHP.
No problem.
Okay, mods, we're stopping questions. We've gone an hour and a half. I want to finish these up and go spend some time with the hubby. He's home for 4 days.
Four-day
You got
weekend.
him for 4
Thanks,
days.
Roy.
Come on
Thanks,
now.
DHP.
Because
Sorry.
he has chores to do.
Oh, Roy, remember the other
Oh,
day
you got to give him a list of chores.
in the practice
Welcome.
session, you were going by
Welcome
feeling?
for your days off. Here's
Yeah.
your honey-do
That's what
list.
you went by just a few, the baby's question. Feeling.
Healing.
That was your energy on that.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just the last because I did feel it actually.
Right. That's what I'm
quite
saying.
strongly.
Okay, remember that. What I'm saying is like, how there's buzzing, there's this and that. Your heart answered that. I want you to be aware of that. That's that illogical side that you wrestle with, but you went with it. So you see what I'm saying? That
Yeah, but I
start
did.
embracing that.
But sometimes my ego does that as well. That's the
Okay,
problem.
all right, ready. Okay, here's Roy. Here's
Aw.
okay. Bad. Okay. Go with
Whenever
your heart
you
is
feel-
feeling. That was a
whenever you-
beautiful thing. You don't realize the energy that blew out of you on that. So
Oh, right.
Okay.
Whenever you feel your ego stepping in, you tell it to step out and let the
But
heart
I
answer.
don't know if it's ego or what. Or what?
If you think you're using your intellect to answer the question, then that's your ego.
But it's not only intellect, which is ego. It's my emotional buzz as well, which has nothing to do with ego as well. That can kick in as well.
Yeah, that's also ego emotional.
I know.
Yes.
I know. That's what I meant. That's what I'm saying.
My ego doesn't have any emotion, so I don't.
How are we on time, Jen? Do you have
Oh, did I
I'm just
laugh out
watching
loud?
all the time.
Did I laugh out loud? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, yes, you did.
All right, what's next? Let's go.
Rock Renee texted. She says that you're describing everything she eats. Lots of frozen mango and pineapple.
Who was this? Renee?
Renee.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Frozen. Yeah, it was very I thought it could be both. I don't know, but was she craving it? I don't know. It was very
They both
strong.
start with an R, so maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. Okay.
All right.
Renee.
Hold up.
Oracles.
There you go. Terry wants to know, should I change my humanitarian project to something other than hemp and bamboo?
You know, a lot of people with bamboo, they find out that it spreads quickly and it's very invasive.
Very
Mhm.
invasive. It
It
is.
has to be managed a lot. Hemp does not. Yeah, I mean, bamboo's roots, they can literally miles if they're aged. But I'm saying they grow so fast and so quickly. But hemp, I think, is the better option. Bamboo, you could lose fields on that. That's just my
Terry, I think you should continue with your concoctions, your remedies. I think that's
Tinctures.
probably
yeah. I
a good
agree with
thing
that.
for
I
you.
agree with that.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
I'm saying this from a sensical standpoint. Bamboo is very invasive. Very,
yeah.
like I said, you could if you have 100 acres, in no time you could have it takes over
Yeah.
50 acres.
It's
in
like
no-
mint's
Yeah.
very invasive.
Correct.
So I would say you could make yourself like a
Diversify.
alchemist pharmacy. Alchemist
Diversify.
pharmacy, you know?
Mhm.
Put them on bamboo shelves. How's that? Win-win.
That's what I mean. It's I like bamboo because I'm interested in not just bamboo fibers, but flooring, housing. I mean, if it's going to grow that fast, that's awesome.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's the root system. Put it
I know.
this way: you'll never get the land back. Yeah, it takes so much to kill that, and if you don't have the equipment to dig it out,
It's rhizomes, yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Hey, Roy, did you pull cards on that?
I did, ma'am.
Okay.
So I got the full, the first one,
Okay.
which I think it seems to be foolhardy what you're trying to do, Terry. And then I got, what is this? The High Priestess. And I see that as contemplating, considering it. But then I got the 5, 6, 7 of Swords, trying to get away with something, sneaking away with something.
Yep.
Can't really add to that. That's
Okay.
how.
Okay. All
Can
right.
I add one thing to that? Oh, you got cards? Go.
I do have cards. Terry, your original plan is stronger. All right. This is the Empress working with Gaia. Stick with the planting. Don't let other things distract you because what you're doing is you're going to be working with other people because this is a collective card. So this is don't get distracted with other ideas. Maybe eventually, but right now I would stick to your original plan
Kind of what I was going to say.
because you're passionate about it.
Yeah, I was going to say she's trying to wear too many hats. It's great,
Mhm.
but I got to agree with what Jen's saying. That's what I was kind of getting. I was just
Yeah.
going off the hip as far as what I know from that stuff. But spiritually, I got to agree with Jen for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I figure since Jay had to add to that, I need to subtract from that so we can balance
Yes.
it out.
Okay. What do you taking?
So your subtraction.
I'm trying not to use D's in my words for you, Dennis.
So you should
Yes.
not grow these nuts.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. All right. All right. This is a baby. Did the shootings in Kansas City really happen or is it part of the movie? Okay.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Okay.
oh, that's funny.
I don't need the cards for this. Okay.
I already got the answer, but that's interesting, though. Schneider, it's okay.
No, it's not.
Today is chicken. Guess who's with me today?
Oh, today's chicken, not piggy?
Oh,
Not Piggy.
Okay. Roy, did you get anything?
Yeah, I got the 2 of Pentacles.
Okay.
And sort of plan with what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the King of Swords,
That's that.
think
The night. Yeah, it's the night. Mm-hmm.
yeah. So something dashing through. Then I got the 5 of cups
This
and sort of reflection on the sadness. So I take it happened from that.
was it on this timeline? Was the shooting?
Okay. So this you pulled the Knight of Swords. That's a white hat op. It's to
Yeah.
get people's attention. The 5 of Cups is about loss, is to lower your frequency, to think that they're to depress you, and it's all part of the movie. It's a psyop. And
Yeah.
if you think about it, this is their plan. This is what they want, and disarming, taking away Second Amendment, that kind of stuff. Because as soon as it happened, it took them no time to put it out there. We've got to take guns. We've got to take guns. And I'm like, nice try. And everybody's just like,
Yeah.
whatever. We're sick of it. And it's a false flag.
But I also feel that the PSYOP was for the community to stand stronger together. So actually,
I agree with that.
the PSYOP is to help raise frequency.
I would agree with that.
King of the Road,
All right.
Roger Miller.
Yeah.
Jug lug, jug lug.
Trailers.
Hey, Martin.
Sorry.
All right, Mary Jones. I just received a phone call from my son. His girlfriend runs a foster-based rescue. Someone dropped a Yorkie off on their front porch. Should I foster him? My Yorkie passed in 2021.
Yeah,
Are you gonna
she's
get
looking,
attached?
she's looking for solace. That memory of that dog is very special to her. Her previous
Right.
one.
Yeah.
They're all different, but yeah, I mean, it feels warm. It feels wonderful. I mean, if you expect it with not being the same dog, no expectations, it feels right to me. It's coming from your heart, though. I know it's pulling on your heart.
Yeah, but I also feel that it's a reason that dog is going to her.
Mm.
I get a replacement gift.
Yes.
Yeah.
I say yes, yeah.
What you get, Roy? What was your intuition?
Well, my intuition was yes. Yeah, take the dog. But my cards might say something else. I got like clubs.
Yeah, that's her wish.
My teacher did have to get everyone. And then I've got a 4 of swords.
Go that way. There you go.
Yeah. Then I've got, I read this differently to my teacher, but, she won't wrap down the knuckles too hard, hopefully. Then I've got this one here. I tend to think, achievement, not complication. I said, oh, you've got what you want. So perhaps I'm reading to what I think to my cards, part of that.
Okay. Mary, I got that this would be a good deal for you. That's a good contract, a good agreement to do. There's no accident that this doggy came to you, because it's going to bring you happiness and joy. Okay. Don't allow it to cause you inner conflict. If you're worried about getting attached, it is possible. So be aware of that. Okay.
She's gonna keep it. Yeah. I see.
Can I make a comment on that? Okay. If you've had a pet or if you had a dog before, and when you lose the dog or the pet, the house is silent. There can be 100 people in the house. It's still silent. What I will tell you is this will fill your house. And see, we don't understand the silence. The silence we're hearing is that love that's gone. So this will put love back into the home. And I'm just saying, yeah, listen, everything comes, unfortunately, with that heartbreak. It does. I think you're strong enough to be over that and realize the precious gift that you're being given. So yeah.
It is
Remember that. Yeah.
Yep. Renee's got one more on the phone, and then we're going to end it and do articles.
Articles.
Right. Renee wants to know, when I say to myself, I see someone looking in my window at night, and then the image slides out of view, what is it? Thanks if you have time.
Say that again.
When I say to myself that she sees someone looking in her window at night, and then the image slides out of view, what is it? So she feels someone's looking in her window
Is
at night.
this related to this numb thing? Is this she's seeing
That's-
whatever she's seeing? I agree with her.
That's what I got, Jay. I was pulling cards to confirm it.
Okay. I mean, okay. You know how they're mischievous? They're if this sounds funny, but I think there's one that actually likes her, like looks at her as like,
And he's teasing.
yeah, like I don't not a motherly figure, but there's a friendship like wants something with her, wants to share, but is so scared. I don't know. Dopey keeps coming to mind, like that shyness, like peeking and hiding, if that makes sense. I don't know.
You're
Wow.
not seeing me in the window, are you? I don't know.
It's not Dennis.
Yeah, wow. You might want to ask that if they can leave a little pebble by your window just for confirmation.
That'll be interesting. Roy, did you get anything?
I got 8 pentacles first.
Okay.
And well, you're doing the work, but that doesn't sound relevant to this. Then I got the 3 of Swords, so breaking your heart. But then I got the 3 of Cups, and I just think it's positive. Whatever is happening, it's not bad news. It's good news.
Jen, I'm gonna pull the card. I have the cards that I pulled. My question was that gnome? Was it a gnome? And I got the 3 of Cups. I got the Magician and 2 of Pentacles. It's going in and out of different portals, but I got a definite yes. So I think just ask if you can have them put a pebble there for confirmation.
Well, the fact that you both got the 3 of Cups, it belongs to a collective. It's not the only one, but this is the one that's focusing on you. Okay. And yeah, really stands back and watches. This is what you're seeing. This is you. And they're looking for someone to look up to because these are royals and the knight looks up to the queen. So they're fascinated with you.
It almost brings to mind, okay, like when like we were young and your parents make you choke your gifts down and all that stuff, but like they do certain things for a certain reason, like, oh, don't look at that, don't listen.
Mm-hmm.
It almost feels like they're being told the same thing, but this one is still so curious, and maybe it is more than one.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, this can't be wrong. She's nice. I'm going by feelings.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's kind of okay. I don't want to say loving because I don't. Loving feels confusing to me for them, but it is like
Intriguing.
admiration.
Intriguing. I saw her.
Yeah, but it's like, wow, I got to see her. Did you see her too? Yeah, it's like surprise. But it's really very wholesome, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm not getting gnome. I'm getting star family.
Okay.
Members of the star family popping in and out just to see what's going on.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right.
Okay.
So I can't ask my second question, huh? I can leave another day.
There we go.
Oh, look, your
Number
VIP status only lasts for
Get
so
the HP
long,
back in here to
Nadia.
share in our pain. I mean, doing this question.
Well, I mean,
they
it confuses me because I don't remember years. And they were talking about 12/21/2012. You remember when they said time stopped or whatever? Hi, Daniel. And I was wondering was there a reason why I cannot remember if the time stopped or not?
Careful.
The reason why I can't remember if time stopped or not. It was a timeline jump. What was it?
Was it just for you though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember it.
Both hands are buzzing. Yeah, there are 2. Okay. Isn't that around the time? Okay, 2012.
Yeah, that's when the Mayan said
Okay.
time
But
ends or whatever.
isn't this kind of okay? I see the medical thing in the background. Am I right? It's over here now. Like it's not going to be there. Is that right? Your schooling.
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Am I
It's like
school?
the school, the doctor. It's back here now. It's behind you. Does that make sense?
No,
It's
I don't even
changed.
remember. Okay, hold on.
She
changed.
forgot the question.
I changed, right?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like that whole medical thing, you were going to go to school to be a doctor and everything.
Yeah,
That was in the
yeah.
background.
Yeah.
The 2012 thing is some kind of confirmation steering you towards something else, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but see, like some people think 2012 they felt the spiritual awakening and all that.
I'm not
Mine was completely blank. I have no clue what happened during those times, those years.
Okay.
But it was a time shift. You were included on that because of what you're doing now to get you here. There's your full
Want to
journey.
jump in? Okay.
You were included in on that time shift. That was a gift from the universe because of what you're going to be doing now. But they're deliberately taking that memory out.
Yeah,
They're deliberately doing it.
I'm doing that for you, Daniel, so you know.
I was doing it before.
As I said, look
that
at the
for you.
bottom, and I pulled memory
He said
card
he was doing that for
and
you.
that Knight of Cups. They want you to tread lightly with those memories, so they're better off just wiping them.
Wow.
Let them go.
Yeah.
That was a gift.
Dennis, do you have your
Yeah,
screen blown up, or can you see? Is it small enough that you can see the chat? I'm curious.
I can see the chat.
Okay, well, now I'm trying to do something here for Daniel.
Oh,
If you
you're
can
trying.
look over
Oh,
here.
hold on. Let me go over.
Can
to
you see
that.
me, Daniel? Daniel, can you
Hold
see
on.
me?
There we go. Can you see him?
Can you see me?
Okay, see him.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Here, ready? Check this out.
Oh no.
Okay, that's all I got. It's cheesy.
Wow. How did you do
Thank you. I'll be here all
that?
week. Thank you.
Wait a minute. You're on a.
That's a shock face.
All right,
that
I
again.
have a question for Daniel,
Just
but I don't know if
easy.
you can hear me because you got the headphones on. Can he hear me?
No, he can't hear you. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yes.
Try that.
Can you hear me, Daniel? Tell us how is Grandpa? Is he a cool Grandpa?
Huh?
Is Grandpa a cool Grandpa?
Yeah.
Like this or like this or like this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Thumbs
he's
up, thumbs up.
Inverted.
Okay, so
Keep
wait,
backers.
wait, does it not show my thumbs up?
yeah, I see your
Thumbs up.
thumbs up. So
I
he's
can
a
hear you.
cool. Look at him. I think he's gonna steal your show, King.
Gotta get done with school first.
Thank you for answering my question. No more VIP cards.
Nope.
Okay.
We're gonna bring it to an end. Roy, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Roy. Good job,
Great,
buddy.
Roy.
Thank you.
Wow.
Appreciate
His
the
intuition kicked in here. It was awesome. All right. See you later, King of the Road and Daniel of Taif.
Daniel.
Before I leave, I want to do my impression of Cousin Ed.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
cousin
good.
Ed. Uh-oh.
Nice.
Cousin it. Nice. You're there.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
You got the glasses?
Yeah. Oh, now you're there. Okay.
Okay. There you go. Nice.
All right, see you guys.
King, do you
On
have
with
any
your Roy.
shows?
Roy, keep going with those emotions, buddy.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Love you
Dankeschön.
guys.
All right. King, do you have any shows this weekend? He's
It will
gone.
not X
Okay.
off on here for some reason.
Oh, he hung up. I was going to ask if we were going to do a deep dive in the triangle, square, circle thing.
That's a possibility, sure.
Let's talk about it, okay?
Mhm.
All right.
For some reason, I cannot log off here.
That's all right. I can kick you all out.
Press the mute button. Press the mute button. No.
I can kick you out.
All right. Okay, Roy, you're going to have to hit the leave when you want to leave the studio, okay?
Oh yeah, it's way down there. Okay,
Right.
go.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. Have a nice weekend. Love and light to all.
Bye. Okay, guys. Great show. Roy and DHP did great. And thank you all for showing them patience and love. It was wonderful. I'm going to do these oracles that we normally do at the end of the show. The video is already up for the daily oracles that are separate. It is the weekend, so I am not working. Next week's schedule is still up in the air. I will probably be working. Looks like some things are changing in this 3D world that I will be able to work. Not sure yet. So just watch the community page, watch for the thumbnails. And of course, if King's going to have more shows, watch for his as well. Okay. So let's do our oracles and I'm going to let you go for the weekend. All right. Angel of Abundance. Today we have donations, tithing, and charitable work. Yep, we got to give. And it doesn't necessarily have to be financial or cleaning your closet out. Giving someone your time, energy, and attention is just as good. Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you. And know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. All right. I know money's tight for everybody, but it doesn't have to be money. Just your time and energy and love. All right. Archangel today. We have Archangel Aurora. Aurora. Welcome new beginnings. I love them cards. Let the sun shine in your life. This card suggests something is about to awaken within you. A light may switch on in your mind regarding an aspect of your life or future. You may suddenly see new possibilities or wake up to the potential in a person or project. It's time for an old attitude or situation to drop away and be replaced in a moment by light and happiness. Remember, we are our biggest projects. Keep moving forward. All right, we got to release all the old stuff. Now, when I pulled Sacred Forest, normally I just do one of these. Well, Bossy Spirit decided to throw 2 cards at me. So we're going to do them both today because I think that's the way we should. So they start out with the first one, the air spirit of knowledge. Take a moment to think things through. Think as well as feel the right direction, just like with the ego, using discernment, emotions, that kind of stuff, your intuition. Think as well as feel the right direction. Get clarity and become focused before stepping forth. Take care to have thoughtful communication with others. All right. And the second one that they threw out, hummingbird spirit, and this is joy. Replenish yourself. True happiness comes from following the dictates of your soul. Life is change. Be open to change and look for joy in the moment. The rock, that was for you, honey. I know you just love change. Find your boundaries and stand strong. Discover your joy. All is well. It is. I know. Change is hard for some people. All right. Chakras. And then I'm going to let you go. Here we go. We start out today. Got to trust those instincts, right? Instinct. All right. To step into the light, we let go of all senses other than our pure instinct. When unfiltered, it guides us to the high ground and the help of our angels. This is a time to be the protector or to be protected. You'll know which role that you are in because you got the right instinct. Little man needs a nap. I can hear him. All right. Now, root chakra, perfection. All right. This card indicates protection and an inner conflict between wanting to look good and having compassion for others. Remain kind and unattached to an outcome. Being right and letting others know that you are right may not support the understanding you desire. So let's not gloat, okay? Not in your face. All right. Solar plexus of abundance. Abundance. All right. Gold represents the power of the mind to choose. One choice may be wise, the other foolish. Choosing well may involve temporary sacrifice in order to gain your desires. Remember that you can always make a new choice. You can always change your mind because you got free will. All right. Those are your oracles for today. Guys, enjoy your weekend. Like I said, just watch the community page or for the thumbnails for mine or King's. Once again, thanks to DHP, Roy for joining us, showing off their skills. Thanks to the rest of the roundtable. And of course, every one of you beautiful people in the chat room. All right. Enjoy your weekend. Many blessings, love and light, little because you know. And I love you. And I will see you when I see you. Blessings, guys.